News. We want to talk about what Julian Assange has said about Hillary's Un-American Activities Commission, because that's basically what it is. Remember when we had the McCarthyism? We had the House Un-American Activities Committee, HUAC. You know, we don't even need to change the acronym. You know, we should just stay with HUAC and just substitute for House Hillary, because whenever anything happens to them, it's always, you're with the Russians. It's actually pretty funny when you look at it. But when we look at what's going on with Homeland Security, and I think we need to really delve into this and look at this carefully and think about what's going to happen with this. You know, we've got Jay Johnson, who is whining about the fact that we've got 9,000 different jurisdictions running elections all over this country. That's a good thing. But it's not if you want centralized control. You have to understand, these people want a command control economy. They want central control of everything because they are authoritarians. And think about what is going to happen if we centralize control of our elections. It means that they're going to also standardize it. How are they going to standardize it? They're going to standardize it by making it more electronic. That is the key vulnerability. So here are these people where everything is being hacked. The DNC is being hacked. Hillary's being hacked. You've got personnel files from the federal government that have been hacked in a massive way. Even the NSA has been hacked. Their hacking code was hacked. Okay, that's a recursive hack, I guess. They hacked their hacking code and put it on the internet for sale. Okay, so what would you want to do? I think you would want to not go into that environment until you've at least demonstrated that you have got some control over it, don't you? But instead, what they want to do is to standardize that. And that's really what's going to happen. They're going to make our election system even more vulnerable because they want to control it. Understand that the forefront of electronic elections has been Hugo Chavez's Venezuela. Smartmatic, the largest seller of electronic voting machines, was created by Hugo Chavez cronies in Venezuela to control the elections there. And as we talked about last night, they have a string of corruption throughout Central and South America, including the Philippines. They go in, they run these elections, all of a sudden, guess what? The system went down, and we lost 25% of the votes. We don't have any audit trail for any of this stuff, but trust us, we know how they voted. We're going to tell you how 25% of the people voted, but there's no audit trail for this. This is the kind of corruption that we're looking at here. And this is something that happened 2 years ago in Brazil. People there accused a very unpopular socialist who was found guilty of all kinds of corruption, money laundering, campaign violations, campaign contribution violations. Sounds very much like Hillary Clinton, doesn't it? She was running for re-election. All this stuff was happening. The economy was failing, inflation was going up, and there were massive corruption scandals and looting of a oil company that they had taken government control of. As all this was happening, she was down anywhere from 6.5 to 10 points in the polls just before the election, and then miraculously, she wins. Even though she was just prior to it, she was booed by a stadium of 60,000 fans, she wins. That's the danger of electronic elections. We can make it safe. We can make it very simple. We know how to do it. Use paper, use human observers, vote on the same day, use photo IDs, but they don't want that. They want it complex so they can rig it. Stay with us. We'll be right back.